Henrietta Herkimer and Little Old Man, Book 1, written by Beth Reed.
Chapter 1. The Walk That Changed Everything. The little old man took the same walk every afternoon, from his house to the town square, then to the outskirts of town and back again, dressed, as always, in a fine suit and a perfectly perched black bowler hat. He believed comfort should never come at the expense of style. He walked with a wooden cane. Although he didn't need it, the cane made him feel distinguished. Plus, he liked the steady tap-tap rhythm it made as he followed the railroad tracks, mimicking the distant memory of train wheels clicking along the rails. Little Old Man enjoyed the peace and solitude of his routine. The area had once bustled with activity, but now it was quiet, mostly abandoned, and perfect for daydreaming. He held firmly to one belief above all: the fewer interruptions, the better. "Nothing like a good stroll to calm the mind," he said to himself, soaking in the warm afternoon sun. He smiled as he thought of the rest of his day: a cup of tea, settling in with his favorite book, perhaps even time for a cat nap. But today, something felt different. He couldn't explain it with words, but the air around him seemed to buzz with energy. He neared a used car lot he had passed every day for years, one of the few places along the tracks that was still open for business. The sign was faded and hung a bit lopsided, and the gravel lot was overgrown with patches of weeds. Yet it remained open, and Little Old Man admired their determination. The same assortment of old, maybe forgotten cars sat lined up against a rusty chain-link fence. But today, a dust-covered red Volkswagen Beetle, one he had never seen before, caught his eye. It sat quietly among the other cars, nothing special. Still, silent, unremarkable, until its headlights blinked at him.
Chapter 2. The Talking Car. Must be the sun playing tricks on me, Little Old Man muttered, pausing mid-step. He rubbed his eyes, glancing back at the car, then shook his head. Strange. Honk! The car's horn suddenly blared, surprisingly loud for something so small. Little Old Man jumped, his heart skipping a beat. Could have been two, from the unexpected noise. He looked around, expecting to see a large vehicle nearby, or maybe a train coming down the tracks. But there was no vehicle, and no train. To his astonishment, a musical voice called out, "Little Old Man, it's me, Henrietta Herkimer. Come inside the lot and take me for a ride." Little Old Man spun around, his mind scrambling. Cars didn't talk, did they? No, surely not. It must be the used car salesman calling to me, he thought. He straightened his hat, inhaled for 4 seconds, then exhaled slowly to the count of another 4. "It's definitely time for a rest," he muttered, glancing around for a place to sit, a bench, a large rock, or at least a patch of shade. But before he could find a place to rest, the voice called again. "Little Old Man, don't pretend you don't hear me. Come closer." He wasn't an adventurous man, or a risk-taking one, but his curiosity got the best of him. He hesitated, glancing around, then with a deep breath, he summoned his courage and stepped forward. Slowly, he approached the rickety gate, and as if by magic, it swang open with a loud creak. Before he knew it, He was standing right next to the red car. Little Old Man's mind raced. He looked around in a panic, eyes darting back and forth, searching for an explanation. He didn't remember walking through the gate or over to the car. How did that happen? And was the car purring?
Chapter 3. I'm Henrietta Herkimer. Little Old Man took several nervous steps back, almost tripping over his own feet. He closed his eyes and gripped his cane tightly, trying to reassure himself. Cars don't purr or talk, he muttered.
I do, the car replied cheerfully.
It could hear him. I'm Henrietta Herkimer, and I've been waiting for you. Little Old Man froze. His mouth fell open, but no sound came out. He took another step back, bumping into the chain-link fence behind him. You've been waiting for me? He whispered. He wiped the sweat from his face with a handkerchief, his hands trembling slightly as he stared at the small red car. That's it. I'm having a heat stroke. The car gave a soft rumble that sounded suspiciously like a giggle. His eyes widened. The voice coming from the car wasn't in his head, it was real. Impossible, he breathed. Utterly impossible. Henrietta's antenna wiggled like a playful finger wag. Oh, it's possible. Utterly, completely, undeniably possible. I'm a magic car, and you, my dear little old man, are not having a heat stroke, but you desperately need an adventure. He huffed. Nonsense. I don't need an adventure. All I need is a quiet afternoon, a cup of tea, and a nap. He glanced toward the exit, plotting his escape, still not quite believing he was having a conversation with a car. Oh, little old man, Henrietta giggled. Tea and naps are lovely, but with me, adventure is just a turn of the key away. He straightened his coat and brushed a bit of dirt off his sleeve. Besides, I don't want a car. I enjoy my walks, he said firmly, and I certainly don't have money for one. You don't need money, Henrietta assured him, with a wink of her headlights and mischief in her voice. This car lot will be glad to get rid of me.